What if money was no object? What if you could experience the most luxurious, over-the-top and exclusive first-class cabins in the world? The kind that make five-star hotels look basic. Let's step into a world where flying feels more like a royal experience. This isn't your average first-class ticket, this is the ultimate $100,000 first-class flight experience. 1. Singapore Airlines, a flying five-star hotel. Imagine stepping into an airport, but instead of rushing through security with a crowd, you're being personally escorted to an exclusive lounge where the world's finest chefs are preparing a meal just for you. This isn't just any airport lounge, it's the private room at Singapore's Changi Airport. And unlike other first-class lounges, this one isn't packed with business travelers. It's ultra-exclusive, reserved for only the highest-tier passengers. The staff know your name before you even arrive. And the menu? Think lobster thermidor, Wagyu steak and freshly made truffle pasta, paired with vintage champagne that costs more than an economy-class ticket. But the real magic happens once you board the flight. Forget reclining seats. Singapore Airlines Suites class is a hotel room in the sky. Your private suite isn't just a pod. It has a full-sized bed, a leather armchair, and a 32-inch personal entertainment screen. The bed isn't one of those tiny fold-out ones, it's a completely separate, standalone bed with Givenchy sheets and plush pillows. As soon as you take off, you're handed a glass of Cru Grand Cuvée, a champagne that retails for hundreds of dollars per bottle. A few minutes later, your personal flight attendant hands you a menu featuring Michelin star-worthy dishes. Want a 5-course meal at 3 a.m.? No problem. But here's the real question. Is it worth the $15,000 price tag for a round trip from New York to Singapore? If you value privacy, luxury, and being treated like royalty, then the answer is a resounding yes. 2. Emirates, a private jet experience on a commercial flight. Imagine stepping onto a plane, walking past rows of business-class passengers, and then entering a space that feels more like a 5-star penthouse than an aircraft. That's what flying first class on Emirates Boeing 777 feels like. But here's the kicker, you don't just get a private suite. You get a fully enclosed room with floor-to-ceiling sliding doors. No peeking passengers, no disturbances, just your own personal space in the sky. And if that wasn't enough, the windows aren't even real. Instead, Emirates uses virtual windows, which display real-time footage from outside, giving you a breathtaking view without actually having a window seat. It feels like something straight out of a science fiction movie. Then there's the zero-gravity seat. Inspired by NASA technology, it reclines in a way that makes you feel weightless, reducing pressure on your spine and making you forget you're even on a plane. No more stiff necks or aching backs, just pure comfort. And just when you think it can't get better, there's a shower. Yes, a fully functioning shower at 40,000 feet. Each first-class passenger gets 30 minutes of private bathroom access, with 5 minutes of hot water to freshen up mid-flight. The shower suite is stocked with Bulgari toiletries, soft towels, and a full-size mirror. Imagine stepping out of a steaming shower, slipping into a pair of Emirates-provided luxury pajamas, and reclining in your private suite with a glass of Dom Perignon in hand. Hungry? Emirates Dine-on-Demand service ensures that you eat what you want, when you want. The menu includes seared scallops, black truffle risotto, and freshly made Arabic meze platters. Want a caviar tasting with a glass of Chateau Margaux wine? No problem. For a round-trip ticket from Los Angeles to Dubai, the cost sits at $20,000. But considering that you get a suite, a shower, a zero-gravity seat, and fine dining, some might say it's worth every penny. 3. Etihad Airways, the ultimate sky penthouse. For most airlines, first class means privacy, better food, and a comfortable seat. But for Etihad, that wasn't enough. So they created something no other airline has, the Residence. The only 3-room suite on a commercial plane. When you fly the Residence, you're not just getting a seat, you're booking a penthouse in the sky. There's a private living room with a plush leather couch and a 32-inch TV, a separate bedroom with a full-sized bed, fine Egyptian cotton sheets, and a personal wardrobe. And then, there's the bathroom complete with a shower, a vanity mirror, and luxury skincare products. But here's the best part, you have your own butler. Not a flight attendant. A butler, trained at the Savoy Hotel in London, whose only job is to cater to you. Feeling hungry? Forget airplane food. Your private chef prepares any meal you want on demand. Want lobster and caviar at sunrise? Done. Prefer a freshly made pasta dish with shaved truffles? Consider it served. The price? A one-way ticket from Abu Dhabi to London costs up to $25,000. That's more than a car. But if you can afford it, there's no better way to fly. 4. Qatar Airways. Privacy meets perfection. Some first-class seats feel luxurious. Qatar Airways Q-Suite feels like it belongs in a 5-star hotel. At first glance, it's a private suite with a sliding door, pretty standard for luxury travel. But what makes the Q-Suite different? The ability to customize it completely. Traveling alone? Keep the walls up for total privacy. Traveling with a partner? Open the divider and create a double bed. Flying with friends? Combine 4 suites into a shared private space. But it's not just the seat that makes Qatar Airways special, it's everything else. Before you even board, you get access to the Al Safwa First Lounge in Doha, a space so exclusive, it feels like a private luxury terminal. Marble walls, full-scale spa, private bedrooms, and fine dining. This isn't an airport lounge. It's a luxury resort that just happens to be inside an airport. And when you do get on board, the food is made to order whenever you want. Want freshly grilled lamb chops with a side of saffron-infused rice? You got it. Prefer a plate of fresh caviar and champagne at 4 a.m.? No problem. The cost for all this? A round-trip ticket from New York to Doha will cost about $12,000. Some say Qatar Airways has the best first-class experience in the world. Do you agree? 5. Cathay Pacific. Understated elegance, maximum comfort. While some airlines go all out with over-the-top luxury, Cathay Pacific takes a different approach, subtle, elegant, and effortlessly premium. The first thing you notice? The seats. They're extra wide, extra cushioned, and covered in the softest leather. Unlike some first-class cabins that feel cramped, Cathay Pacific's first-class space is completely open, but with just 6 suites per cabin, it still feels private. The service is flawless. The moment you step on board, a flight attendant greets you by name, hands you a hot towel, and pours you a glass of Krug champagne. Dining. Seasonal menus featuring fresh dim sum, Wagyu beef, and authentic Hong Kong-style egg tarts. Every dish is made with locally sourced ingredients, carefully curated for freshness and quality. And before takeoff, passengers get access to the Pier First-Class Lounge in Hong Kong, which feels more like a luxury boutique hotel than an airport lounge. A round-trip Hong Kong to London first-class ticket costs around $14,000. The big question is, does understated elegance beat flashy luxury? 6. Lufthansa, the VIP terminal experience. Some airlines have fancy airport lounges. Lufthansa, they have an entire terminal just for first-class passengers. Welcome to the Lufthansa first-class terminal in Frankfurt, where your journey begins before you even step on the plane. No security lines, no crowded gates. Instead, you're greeted by a personal assistant who handles everything: passport control, check-in, even escorting you to your flight in a chauffeur-driven Mercedes or Porsche. And once on board, Lufthansa's first-class cabin is all about refined luxury. The spacious seats turn into lie flat beds with a mattress topper and luxury duvets, designed for maximum comfort. Privacy is key here, with soundproof curtains and a personal wardrobe for each passenger. The dining experience is just as impressive. Lufthansa is famous for its caviar service, followed by multi-course meals paired with a world-class wine selection handpicked by top sommeliers. A round-trip Frankfurt to New York first-class ticket will cost you about $11,000. But is the seamless airport-to-airplane experience worth it? Many VIPs and business moguls seem to think so. 7. Air France, Michelin-star dining in the sky. Flying Air France's La Première is less like taking a flight and more like checking into a 5-star Parisian hotel. From the moment you arrive at Charles de Gaulle Airport, you're treated like royalty. You get a private escort, a fast-track security lane, and access to the La Première Lounge, where you can unwind in a private suite, enjoy a full spa treatment, or sip on a glass of Chateau Margaux wine. On board, the cabin is pure French elegance. Each private suite has luxury curtains instead of doors, keeping things open yet private. The 24-inch entertainment screen and ultra-wide, fully reclining leather seat feel like something out of a luxury car. But the real highlight? The food. Air France collaborates with Michelin-starred chefs, offering dishes like lobster bisque, foie gras, and truffle-infused steak. Even the bread and butter on board. Flown in fresh from Paris's finest bakeries. A round-trip Paris to Tokyo ticket costs around $13,000. So, if food is your priority, this might just be the best dining experience in the sky. 8. British Airways. Classic luxury with a modern twist. British Airways has a long history of offering some of the most refined first-class cabins in the industry. Their latest iteration, a blend of classic British elegance with modern luxury. Step into the first wing at London Heathrow, a dedicated first-class check-in area with a private security lane and direct access to the Concorde Room, an ultra-exclusive lounge with a full-service bar, fine dining, and private cabanas for napping before your flight. On board, British Airways first-class suites come with 32-inch 4K TVs, live flatbeds with plush bedding, and leather-trimmed seats that exude timeless elegance. Dining is a mix of classic British cuisine and international flavors, with options like afternoon tea service, traditional Sunday roast, and premium seafood dishes. And of course, the champagne flows freely. A round-trip ticket from London to New York will cost around $10,000. So, does British Airways' balance of heritage and modern luxury make it one of the best? 9. Japan Airlines, JAL, the art of Japanese hospitality. Japan Airlines doesn't just offer first class. They offer an experience built around omotenashi, the Japanese philosophy of hospitality. Each private suite in JAL's first-class cabin is lined with wood-grain finishes, soft leather seats, and a massive 23-inch screen. The seats are extra wide, giving you one of the most spacious beds in the sky. But the real magic? The food. JAL serves authentic Japanese kaiseki cuisine featuring seasonal sushi, miso-marinated black cod, and premium Wagyu beef. If you prefer Western food, expect dishes prepared with the same level of perfection, paired with rare Japanese sake and award-winning wines. At Narita and Haneda airports, first-class passengers enjoy access to an exclusive lounge with a live sushi bar, where a master chef prepares fresh sushi before your flight. A round-trip Tokyo to New York ticket costs about $12,000. If understated luxury and flawless hospitality are your priorities, JAL might just be unbeatable. 10. All Nippon Airways, ANA, Japan's most luxurious first-class suite. Japan's All Nippon Airways, ANA, has quietly been setting a new standard for first-class travel with their ultra-luxurious The Suite first-class cabin. Each fully enclosed suite features dark wood finishes, a 43-inch 4K monitor, and a massive leather seat that transforms into a full bed. Privacy is top-notch, with sliding doors and separate work and relaxation spaces. ANA takes food just as seriously as JAL. Passengers can choose between an authentic Japanese multi-course meal or a premium Western menu. Every ingredient is carefully sourced, and the presentation is nothing short of art. The ANA Suite Lounge in Tokyo is equally impressive, with private nap rooms, a sake bar, and fine dining options prepared by award-winning chefs. A round-trip Tokyo to London first-class ticket, around $13,000. So, in the battle of Japan's best first-class experience, does ANA outshine JAL? Comparing the ultimate first-class experiences with so many incredible first-class experiences, which one stands out the most? Best privacy, Emirates and ANA, with their fully enclosed suites. Best dining, Air France, Singapore Airlines, and JAL, offering Michelin-starred meals and world-class cuisine. Most luxurious airport lounge, Lufthansa's first-class terminal, and Qatar Airways Al Safwa Lounge. Most unique amenities, Emirates Shower Spa, and Etihad's 3-room The Residence Suite. Each airline has its own way of redefining luxury. But the real question is, if you had to choose just one, which one would it be? The $100,000 first-class journey. If money was no object, what would the ultimate first-class journey look like? Imagine a multi-leg trip, experiencing the very best of every airline on this list. New York to Dubai, Emirates first class. Dubai to Singapore, Singapore Airlines Suites. Singapore to Tokyo, ANA's The Suite. Tokyo, London, British Airways first class. London, Paris, Air France La Première. Paris, Frankfurt, Lufthansa First Class, Frankfurt, Abu Dhabi, Etihad the Residence, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Qatar Airways, Kuwait, Doha, New York, Cathay Pacific First Class. This once-in-a-lifetime journey would cost close to $100,000. The question is, if you had the money, would you do it? Flying first class isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about the experience, the service, and the exclusivity. From private suites to Michelin-starred dining, these airlines have transformed flying into a true luxury adventure. So, if you had the chance to fly first class on any airline in the world, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of luxury air travel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our next high-flying adventure. Safe travels!